When it comes to choosing an electric toothbrush, you've got lots of choice, and one of the major brands that you will come across is Oral-B. And we're here today to give you our opinion on this, the Genius 8000, one of the latest electric toothbrushes from the brand that offers you a lot of features and functionality. And we're here to give you our feedback, the pros and cons, and overall opinion of this brush, having used it for a few weeks now. Now there's a lot of information on this brush and we have a very detailed review available on our website. Just click the link in the description below. So what makes this electric toothbrush stand out from any other? Well, it's certainly a premium toothbrush. If you want to spend £20–30, this is not the brush for you. This is right up at the other end of the scale. It's got loads of features. The primary being Bluetooth connectivity. Yes, Bluetooth connectivity. You may be surprised to hear that with a toothbrush, but it does have that, and this is what makes this ultimately stand out. It connects to an Android or iOS smartphone and is designed to track your teeth cleaning and the schedule and regularity at which you do that and how well. The idea behind it is to make you better at cleaning your teeth and have better oral health care. So whilst it's a pro, it's also possibly a con. So let's focus on this Bluetooth connectivity to start with then. So in the box with the brush, you get the normal toothbrush handle shown here. It's available in white. You get 3 brush heads, a cross action 3D white and sensitive brush head. You get a smartphone holder for holding your smartphone in the bathroom when you're actually brushing your teeth. You get a travel case, you get a charger, you get a toothbrush storage compartment and documentation. So when it comes to using the toothbrush, you could pair it up with your smartphone and you place that smartphone in the smartphone holder that will attach generally to a mirror in your bathroom. And the idea is to use the front-facing camera on your smartphone and line it up with your face. The app will guide you through all of this. But basically, as you brush your teeth, the smartphone and toothbrush work together to track exactly where in the mouth your toothbrush is and to try and educate you where you need to spend more time cleaning your teeth. So if you only ever focus on the front, it'll encourage you to focus on the back. And then in turn, it logs this, and over time you can see your performance and how it improves. You also have a lot of other customization options within the application, which is covered in more detail on our website. Now this principle works well, but in reality it's not all that simple. We found it to be a little bit hit and miss, but Oral-B are certainly working in the right direction to improve our overall oral hygiene, and we really like the idea. The problem we ultimately found is trying to line up your toothbrush and the camera. It's a bit of a fiddle. Most people don't want a smartphone holder in their bathroom. It's a little bit unsightly and not the most common thing. And for us, we found that to actually position it correctly, we needed to have the smartphone holder slap bang in the middle of the mirror, and it's just a little bit impractical. And when it comes to cleaning your teeth in the morning or in the evening, to have to move or reattach that smartphone holder can be a bit of a fiddle, and it means that it can be a little bit awkward and takes away some of the shine, if you like, from using the application. But it does work. It's a little bit flaky. The app crashed a couple of times. Tracking can be a bit hit and miss, but with practice you can certainly get there. Depends how dedicated you want to be. On from that though, the brush does have multiple cleaning modes, including a daily clean, a sensitive, a whitening mode, a gum care mode. So all the things that you really need to get you up and running. You've got the power button on the front here. You've got the function buttons that you use that to actually switch between the different modes on the brush. Interestingly, whilst you've got the different modes on the front of the brush that illuminate when you're in each one, the daily clean mode, the standard 2-minute clean, doesn't have an icon, which I just find slightly unusual. There's a 2-minute timer built in here, so at 30-second intervals you will get what they call the quad pacer. That you'll hear a change in the motor speed and the brush head, and you'll also see the LED ring illuminate, and that will tell you to change quadrants of the mouth. You have 4 quadrants of the mouth, and at the end of the 2-minute cycle you will get another notification to say that basically the 2-minute cycle is up. So a quad pacer and 2-minute timer is a really great function in there. You also have a pressure sensor, so if you're applying too much pressure to the teeth, the LED smart ring will illuminate red. You'll also get a notification in the app if you're using it, and that'll basically tell you that you need to reduce the pressure, and it avoids doing too much damage to the teeth. The brush itself will automatically adjust during that period to reduce the power going to the brush head until that pressure is relieved. Built into the Genius 8000 is a fixed internal battery. It does give you now up to 12 days of battery life, which is pretty good. That's another 2 days over the previous generation, the Pro 6000, but I still think the battery life could be improved further when you compare it to some of the competition from the likes of Philips. Overall, the brush is nice to hold, it's comfortable, it's got good grip on the back, we've got rubber on the rear here, it's stylish, it looks smart, the white kind of all works together. We've got the LED smart ring, which adds a little option for personal flavour and touch here if you like. So whilst it serves a practical purpose for the pressure sensor and the quad pacer and 2-minute timer, you can actually change the colour here. You've got 12 programmable colours. Now you can change that colour via working with the application, and you can get a colour that suits you. So when the brush is switched on, you can see that colour. You get the battery status indicator on the front here as well, which gives you a good idea of how much battery you've got left. What I would like to see is a percentage indicator or something like that, so it's not all smiles here in that respect, because you just can't tell quite when the battery is going down, but that will change to red when the battery is very low. In terms of charging, you can leave this charging on all the time if you wish. It comes with a charging stand included in the box. It's a 2-pin charger that connects to a shaver socket, typically seen in a bathroom. So if you wish to use it with a 3-pin UK mains power adapter, you can, but you need a converter to do that, and that does not come included in the box. It also comes with a travel case, a fairly basic travel case. It's white in colour, made of hard plastic. It will hold the brush and up to 2 brush heads and is suitable for travelling. So overall, what do we think of the Genius 8000? It's a pretty good brush. It's at the high end of the price scale. At the time of launch, it cost us £130. Now, the RRP is actually £269, which makes this about 25p, I think, a day. But we could pick it up for £130 and it still retails at that price. So you can generally get that cost down to about 15p per day based on 3 years of ownership. At that price, it's not bad. It's more expensive than some, but you do gain a lot of features. You could use this in a family environment, change out the brush heads, and you could extrapolate more value from it. This isn't going to be for everyone, but if you are looking at the Genius 8000, I would strongly recommend looking at the Genius 9000, which is available for only a little bit more money, and you could potentially get slightly more value from the box contents with that brush, considering it has similar features. So we've covered quite a lot here in this video, but there's a few bits we've had to miss out just because there's so many features with this brush. So be sure to check out the accompanying written review. You can click the link in the description to see that. But until next time, thanks for watching.